Hi, my name is Natalie Knutson, and I am the Director of Wellness here at Lake Region Healthcare. And today I'd just like to tell you a little bit more about our Shop with the Doc program. What the Shop with the Doc program is we gather you together for a light, healthy meal and just kind of set the foundation for your shopping experience. We go over the things that you should look for when you get to the grocery store and how to navigate through some of the not so good choices. The tour generally starts on the perimeter of the grocery store, and many of the physicians stick to the perimeter as they're giving the tour. And then when we dip into those center aisles and look at more of the processed items, they're taking some time to go through the labels and really give us some guidance on what to look for.
So first off, I should mention that by and large, this part is free. You can eat from here whatever you want. In terms of the fresh fruits and vegetables, there's only a gram of fat. There's no sodium. There's carbs. A lot of that's fiber. But none of it is in the form of sugars. So that's nice. And there's no added sugar. So it's complex carbohydrates. This is the kind of thing we're looking for, right?
After the tour, we bring you back up to Cafe 116 as our host site at this point, and we just allow that to be a question and answer time with our physicians and our wellness coach, who generally provides some foundation. This is a great opportunity to get that one-on-one experience with the physicians. I think it's awesome that the physicians are willing to get out of the office and get up close and personal with the community and just be able to provide this experience to them. Here at Lake Region Healthcare, our goal is to offer the Shop with the Doc program quarterly. So keep an eye out on the Lake Region Healthcare website, lrhc.org, or feel free to email us anytime at wellness@lrhc.org. Thanks for listening and enjoy the tour.
Exactly. Let's go around the corner.
Deli, line 2, please. Deli department, line 2.
Here's a Velveeta that I was talking about.
Oh, are those ones?
Yeah, okay, so he eats these. Yeah. What do you think about, like, does he for sugar? Loaded with sugar?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's 11 grams of added sugar per pack.
Yeah. 11 grams added.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's even more with the carbs.
Right. Yep.
And it says 4 hours of nutritious energy. Well, we can throw that much sugar in.
They love to say nutritious. This also doesn't totally pass the eye test when you look at the ingredient list in terms of being a sort of a clean food. When it's in a box and they've got it stamped and all that stuff, you kind of wonder about how much it's been processed in a factory. What is disodium pyrophosphate? I don't even know. Ferric orthophosphate, I don't know what that is. Nicotinamide, I kind of know what that is. Peroxidine hydrochloride. So, I'd think twice about it. For the sugar reason, and I mean, I get sort of philosophically the less processed, I think, is probably better. Popcorn. Does anybody here like popcorn? I do. I do too. I love popcorn. I think it's kind of a good snack option sometimes. Every once in a while in the evening, I just really want to munch on something, and I'm out of carrots or what have you. I think popcorn's a pretty reasonable option. I think there are ways to do it well, and there are ways to totally sabotage your diet with popcorn. So the obvious contrast, if you look at just this regular kernel corn, a serving size is 3 tablespoons that you've obviously then popped. It's not 3 tablespoons of popped corn, it's 3 tablespoons of this that you then pop.
than if you get, it's more the same brand and butter.
Yeah. Well, this won't be quite as bad. So this one's got how much sugar in it? Still doesn't have any sugar, but it's got a lot of salt in it. So this one, the sodium, you can get a cup of this stuff popped is how that goes. In a serving is 320 milligrams of sodium, which is quite a bit. And then some of these too, you'll find that they can have a lot of sugar in them also. What does this one look like? This one doesn't say how much added sugar that you wind up with. I wish it did. But they add sugar to some of these things. That's there is the amount of sugar that's there, which is incorporated in the number of carbohydrates.
Oh, that's okay.
So,
So these aren't. I mean, if you really want.
no, they're not table. No, they're not terrible.
And they're baked.
Yeah, the plain wheat thins are actually pretty good. Some of the other ones have a bunch. Stay in the real world.
Okay, where's your breakfast slide? Tell us about.
Here, let's kind of keep over to one side. Let's sneak over to this edge so that folks can still get by. We don't want to get in the way. Here's our yogurt that we talked about. This is just one of my favorites. So this is whatever this brand is. The Greek gods. Sugar. Oh, let's see. This isn't maybe the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I probably need some cheaters.
That's your doctor's pick right there.
Oh, yeah, let me get
Chobani.
that. Well, I can do this.
That's one with the.
Yeah.
It's a guy.
That's what?
So this is the yogurt. So here I have the plain yogurt versus the flavored stuff. So this has vanilla flavoring in it. So the plain yogurt has 6 grams of sugar in it, and the vanilla has 19.
And the Ziggy's, I don't know if you ever eat this one, but it's got less than that.
Does it? How much is in there?
4.
4. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to have that one that comes out that's supposed to have just a touch of sugar in it now.
This is really good yogurt.
Yeah, but that's something that this is again, like we mentioned before. A lot of us think of yogurt as being a health food, but you can really undo a lot of hard work with a
By
couple
putting your own
spoonfuls
stuff
of this
in it.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. So that's what that's what I would recommend with yogurt is throw fruit. I think makes it. But that's got 18 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
It's pretty sugary.
This Ziggy's is really good. It's got, even the flavored one is like 8 grams.
So what do you think about feeding your little ones?
Over, but I
Sure. Yeah. One of the things, I know that one of the struggles is getting them to eat stuff that's healthy. But don't forget that they won't starve. If you only give them healthy options, they will eat what their body needs. We have, I think, a perverse idea of how much our kids need to eat. We try to force them to eat more than they
They're buying everything that they used to buy and buying healthy food at the same time, so it's adding to the cost. You just spend your money on the health food, not on.
You can do it inexpensively. I mean, my wife and I, when I was in school, and we were living on loans. I mean, our grocery budget was like $25 a week. It was awful. We had a little baby at home. And, we eat beans and rice for like every meal. I can't make it anymore because my wife won't eat it. She doesn't want to smell it. But it was super cheap. I mean, you cut up a few onions and peppers and put the beans and rice cost almost nothing. I could make a pot of that and we'd eat for like 3 days.
I can't eat that either.
Yeah, but but the point is, it was really in there, but it's still just pretty much sugar. So 13 grams of added sugar. Some people see fruit snacks and they think, oh, it's made out of fruit, so it's healthy. But of course, those are loaded with sugar too. So we had a question about oatmeal earlier, and I just wanted to point this out. So this is what I was alluding to earlier. You know, you can get the packets of oatmeal.
He's talking about oatmeal right now. So
And you can get the ones. Yeah. So you'd ask about oatmeal. So
This is the one I buy a lot. This one. 100 calorie, low maple and brown sugar.
yeah, and actually this brand isn't too bad because you're right. They don't.
They don't taste very good.
No, because they don't put much sugar in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
But those are much less of an offense than these, because these they really load up with sugar, and there are 13 grams of added sugar. And if you've ever had one of these packets, it's such a small amount of oatmeal. I mean, if I was going to eat these, I'd make like 4 of them.
oh, this
And so then it would be 4 times 13, whatever that is, grams of sugar, 52.
you could
52
take
grams
one
of
of those
sugar.
packets and add it to a cup of real
You
Quakers.
could, and it would probably taste good.
Yeah.
But you can get like these packets of, these are a little bit less added sugar, or just the regular ones, and put some frozen blueberries in there or something like
Okay,
that. That's
Josh,
what I do.